One thing that really bothers me about our politics these days and our culture these days is that everyone absolutely and completely despises everyone else. The conservatives despise the liberals despise the conservatives. The extreme left despises everyone who isn't them. The extreme right despises everyone who isn't them, including people that are close to them but don't agree with them completely. Everyone absolutely hates, loathes, and despises everyone else. And it's a little bit different this time because the despising and the hatred runs a little even more deep, because now not only do we despise everyone who doesn't agree with us, we don't even believe them when they say what their convictions are. We assume they are lying even about their most deeply held convictions. For example, recently a video came out by Paul Joseph Watson saying we support Israel, and the Trump just recognized that Jerusalem was the capital of Israel. Now, you can disagree with that decision, okay? Even though I don't really see how, and I personally support it wholeheartedly. It seems like a duh move to me. However, when people responded to this, they don't say Trump made a stupid decision. They say Trump was bought by the Jews. Trump was bought by Israel. Israel's controlling this. Like, is it possible? Is it just possible that someone disagrees with you and isn't bought by the Jews? Just wondering. I mean, I support I support Israel's right to consider Jerusalem its sovereign state. I don't think I got any checks from the Jews. I mean, the Jews haven't sent me anything yet. Is it possible? But no, it's not possible. Any person in power who does something that is favorable to Israel was clearly bought out by the Jews. I mean, it reminds me of I watch football and if we make jokes about the referees being paid off. It's like these people are making jokes, but they really mean it. They really think that the Jews paid them off or the Israelites paid them off. It's like, all right, listen. I am by temperament a conservative, and my entire life I've basically despised liberals and the left. I mean, as a movement, I've despised them mostly on religious grounds. Not religious in the right words. On pro-life grounds. On pro-life grounds, I don't like people who are not pro-life. I don't like them personally, and I'll be honest. I don't like them. I don't like their moral convictions. I don't respect their moral convictions because they're not pro-life, like me. Fine, okay? But I still think that they're honest when they say what they say. When they say, I don't believe the fetus is a baby, I think abortion isn't okay, I don't say, oh, you've just been bought out by Planned Parenthood. I believe them, and that's the problem. At least I give them the respect of believing them when they say that's what their convictions are. But we can't even do that anymore. Now it's like, you can't even say, when they say, oh, I take this position because I think that socialism is great. You can't even say, oh, that's because you're a socialist. No, you gotta say, oh, yes, because you're being bought off by whoever is in charge of socialism. It's like we have gotten so bad that we don't even hate properly anymore. We can't even say, you don't do this because of this anymore. We say, oh, it's really because of this. This is how can you even have a conversation now anymore? I can't even say, I want to convince you that socialism isn't good, because now I have to say, oh, you don't believe that because of that. You believe it because the Jews paid you off, or the Illuminati paid you off, or whatever paid you off. It's now gotten so stupid that we can't even talk to each other. It's like now it's not just an enemy. Now it's just like an alien. Where the people on the other side, they're aliens. They're just inhuman monsters that we can't even talk to. When they say anything, we can't believe anything they say. This is bad, guys. This is like, where can we go from here? The fact still remains that other people are human beings. And the fact still remains that most of the time people are telling the truth. Not because they're virtuous, and not because, we just believe everyone, but because it's just simply easier to tell the truth than not. I mean, people, most of the time, lying is not easy for people. I mean, not even politicians, I don't think. So, until you have a reason to think that they're not telling the truth, then you should default to, okay, they're telling the truth. Unless you have a good reason to believe that a vast, shadowy conspiracy theory is real, the default should be that it's not real. If it isn't, then something's wrong with your entire worldview. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.